Welcome to Emisi TV.
I am Kahari, the last of my kind. I answer the call of the sovereign to rescue the innocent and free them from oppression. My mission is to save the highland people from the invaders who steal from their land and subject them to suffering. It's time to restore their land and dignity and end this suffering once and for all.
Zimbaka, a breathtaking African island, was a paradise with emerald bluish seas gently washing over white sandy beach. Towering baobab trees and swaying palms lined the shores, vibrant flowers in shades of red, orange, and yellow. The land was fertile, producing exotic fruits, and its mountains were rich with treasures like gold, rubies, and diamonds. But when European invaders, lost on their way to Asia, discovered Zimbaka, they enslaved the islanders, forcing them to gather the island's precious resources. They stripped the land bare and sailed away with their loot. Yet, they always returned when the island began to recover, repeating the cycle of greed and destruction, leaving the people deprived. Zimbaka people were worn down and unable to endure. The people of Zimbaka were in distress, unable to endure the relentless exploitation. The invaders loaded their ships so full of loot that they could barely sail away, returning again and again for more.
As time passed, the people of Zimbaka were pushed to the brink, desperate, hungry, and angry. The once fertile land, now stripped bare, could no longer sustain them. The vibrant colors of their homeland faded, replaced by the dull hues of despair, and crushed under the weight of relentless exploitation. The people turned to the only hope they had left, their prayers. In the distant lands of Africa, Kahari emerged, a black lion, mighty and feared by all animals near and far. Known for his unmatched strength and courage, he had seen the greed of men and the suffering of the people, sparking a fire within him. Determined to protect those who could not protect themselves, he set out to gather an army. His journey led him to Mao Island, home to two of the fiercest lionesses. In great tree by a mountain etched with ancient markings, Kahari sought the warrior's cave, the fierce white lioness, and Zuri, the fearless brown lioness. As Kahari stepped into the sanctuary, his powerful figure cast in the orange glow of the setting sun, the lions watched, tense but curious. The black lion's golden eyes scanned the pride. He had come for allies, warriors willing to fight by his side. And with a deep breath, he spoke, his voice booming across the clearing.
I know what you've heard about me, the black lion who roams the lands alone, feared by all, a one-man pride. But today, I come with a purpose far greater than myself. Zimbaka, a distant island, cries out for help. Its people, enslaved and broken, need protectors. The heavens have sent me to answer their call. For this battle, I cannot stand alone. An army must rise For even the fiercest lion needs a pride when the weight of the world halts.
The lions murmur among themselves, still unsure, their golden eyes shifting between one another. Kahari continues, his gaze unwavering.
I cannot save them alone, but together we can deliver Zimbaka from its torment. Not for fame, not for glory, but for justice. I ask you, will you join me? Will you fight for a land not your own? For people who have no strength left to fight for themselves.
A long silence follows.
One lioness, more courageous than the rest, steps forward cautiously, sizing Kahari up.
What makes you think we should risk our lives for strangers across the sea? They are not our kin.
I do not ask for your blood, I ask for your heart. I saw a vision. If we do nothing, the world will be consumed by greed and cruelty. But if we act, we can change the course of fate. Together, we can do what no one else can.
Kahari, the mighty lion, gathers the pride for an important selection. Today, he must choose the lions who will join him in battle against a fearsome foe.
Lions and lionesses, assemble for selection. We face a mighty challenge ahead, and I need the fiercest warriors at my side.
The pride gathers, some excited, some nervous. Kavi, the agile white lion, stretches nearby, preparing for her big moment, while Zuri, the formidable brown lioness, stands tall and proud, exuding confidence. A burly male lion named Django struts forward, puffing out his chest.
I'm the strongest here, Kahari. Just watch me take down any enemy with a single blow.
Strength is important, Django, but it's not everything. What else do you bring to the table?
I've got the power, and that's all that matters. You need muscle to win battles.
Muscles alone won't win this fight. I need warriors who are clever and agile. Step aside for now. Step back. Next up you. Step forward. Strength, loyalty, and bravery. You are the backbone of his pride, Zuri. But can you keep up with my plans?
Plans? If it involves fighting, I'm all in. Just give the word.
Very well. You're on the team. Welcome on board, Zuri.
Kavi bounds forward, nearly tripping over her own paws in excitement.
MIhalca will come down, Kavi. You look like you're auditioning for a circus act.
Hey, if I can flip over the enemy, they'll be too confused to fight back.
Appreciate your enthusiasm, but can you handle a real fight? I need more than just fancy flips.
I can do both. Watch this.
Chibu babalao, Mundi babalao, Zombie babalao, Magufuli babalao, Makonda babalao, Wasafi
Alright, enough. I need a mix of brains and brawn. A true warrior, Zuri. You've got the brawn, but Kavi, I'm not sure you have the brains.
Maybe she just needs a kick to wake her brain up.
Not a bad idea. But remember, we're in this together. I want loyalty and courage, not just acrobatics.
I'll prove myself. I'm ready to show that I can fight just as well as any of you.
Alright, let's see if you can keep that promise. Welcome aboard, Kavi. Django, you may have strength, but I need more than that. Django, I'm afraid we'll have to do without you. I know what I'm looking for.
Django hangs his head, realizing he's been passed over, while Kavi beams with pride. The chosen warriors step forward, standing tall beside Kahari. Strength of Zuri and the clever agility of Kavi, Kahari forms his elite. United by purpose and bound by loyalty, they are now ready to face the trials that await, carrying the pride's honor with every step.
Then together we march. Zimbaka will know that we have answered their call.
The lions fall in line behind Kahari, forming an unstoppable pride. The black lion leads them forward into the darkening night, their mission clear: deliverance for Zimbaka.
Kavi was born in the vast savannas of Africa, her striking white coat setting her apart from her peers. As a cub, she was spirited and playful, often using her intelligence to outsmart her siblings during games. Her agility and wit were not just limited to play. Even as a young lioness, Kavi was known to stalk and outsmart her prey, using her keen sense of timing and speed to her advantage. Bold and daring, she would often face down animals far bigger than herself, relying on her cunning to evade danger and emerge victorious. However, Kavi's life took a drastic turn when she was captured by poachers and sold to a traveling nomads, later sold to circus in Europe. In the circus, Kavi was trained to perform various tricks, including agility feats and combat displays. While she learned to be entertaining, she also grew shrewd, always assessing her surroundings and plotting her escape. The harsh conditions and demanding training only sharpened her wit and instincts. As years passed, Kavi's fame spread. She was selected to perform before a wealthy emperor in East Asia. However, on the journey, her ship was attacked by pirates in the midst of a violent storm. Amidst the chaos, Kavi's cage was cast into the sea, where it miraculously floated, drifting for days on the turbulent waters. While others perished, Kavi survived and eventually washed ashore near the African Sahara. Close to a rugged island, she encountered a notorious pride of fierce brown lions led by a powerful lioness. Her strength and intelligence, sharpened by her incredible journey, quickly earned her a place among them. Now a seasoned and cunning lioness, Kavi uses her unmatched skills to navigate the dangers of the savannah, becoming a formidable force in the wild. Zuri, the spirited young lioness, was born under a rare celestial event. She danced through life with boundless enthusiasm. Her adventures across the savannah ignited laughter among her pride, but within her lay an adventurous spirit eager for a greater challenge, a destiny awaiting to unfold. Her cleverness and charm allowed her to evade threats and gather knowledge from the whispers of the winds. Unbeknownst to her, her destiny was entwined with Kahari's, waiting for the right moment to join the fight. At their temporary den, Kahari called a gathering of his new pride. A faint light appeared in the distance, a fire that only he could see, strange and powerful, calling him across the ocean. Driven by a force unknown, he laid down his plan to journey beyond the savannah, to a land called Zimbaka.
Listen well, my pride. There is a fire in the distance, one that only I can see. It shines atop a great mountain across the ocean, and something in my spirit tells me I must reach it.
A fire on a mountain across the ocean. Kahari, we see nothing but the blue sky above.
Believe me, one night under the full moon, I was drawn to this light, and as I walked, it wrapped around me, showing me visions. I saw people suffering, trapped by something powerful. Zimbaka calls to us, and we are to free them. How? I don't know yet, but we must reach the other side of the ocean.
What fire or light is drawing you? I can't see anything in the sky.
There's nothing there. Point it out. Show me exactly where this magical light is.
Right there.
Kahari guided the lionesses to a hilltop, the highest point in the area, where the view stretched far across the ocean. He hoped the elevated perch would help them see the mysterious fire he described.
There, just beyond the horizon, It burns as bright round the moon like a halo. What a sight! How can you not see it?
Still nothing. I see just the sky and the moon. Has the heat fried your brain? Is the heat phasing your mind?
This mission is starting to sound strange. I mean, we're following a lion chasing a light. Only he can see what's next. Talking birds giving us directions.
I'll say it again. The heat's definitely got to you. My goodness, are your eyes deceiving your mind? You okay?
It shimmers like golden waves in the night.
Oh dear, he's really going crazy.
I can feel it. The warmth. It's pulling me. How can you not see it?
Hey Zuri, can we have a chat over there? We need to talk. Be honest. Do you think Kahari's losing it? Maybe it's the heat or hunger. He's been acting a bit off lately.
I don't know, he sounds
He's
convinced.
convinced. He says he is never wrong before, but chasing a fire me and you can't see? It's odd, really odd.
Odd or not, he's our leader. If he says Zimbaka is calling, we have to trust him. Let's stick with the mission for now. Maybe this crazy puzzle will make sense eventually.
With a mix of doubt and loyalty, the Kavi and Zuri prepared to follow Kahari into the unknown, hoping his mysterious vision would lead them to victory. And so they journeyed, traversing vast savannas, kingdoms, and ancient empires. From the heart of East Africa, they moved southward, reaching the lands that bordered the eastern shores. Word of the mighty black lion spread swiftly, and in its wake, animals quietly stepped aside, allowing the lions to pass unnoticed. Moving with silent grace, the lion and its companions slipped through human territories, unseen and undisturbed. The whispers of its power grew louder with each passing day. Kahari, guided by instincts and the faint glimmers of an unseen force and shimmering lights, their path led them to the coast. Beneath the shadow of a weathered rock, 3 lions waited silently, their keen eyes fixed on the bustling port. Zuri, the white lioness, crouched low, her gaze unwavering as she spotted a massive ship arriving.
That one. Yes, ships like that carry stowaways often. They travel far, sometimes far enough, but we wait.
As the crew unloaded barrels and crates under the fading light, the lions remained hidden, their patience unbroken. Only when the men retreated for the night did the 3 spring into action.
Let's move now.
Under the cloak of darkness, they climbed aboard, slipping past the dim lanterns. They made their way silently to the lower deck, walking past barrels of beer and sacks of wheat. The ship rocked gently as it pulled away from the dock, their breaths steady but tense.
It's moving.
Of course it's moving, Zuri. It's a ship.
Kahari scanned the dimly lit storage deck, his keen eyes searching for a safe spot. His gaze landed on a towering pile of sacks stacked high against the wall. Without hesitation, he motioned to the others. Quietly, the lions crept toward the hiding place. They slipped behind the massive pile, the sacks shielding them completely from view. Settling into the shadows, they stilled their breaths, their ears pricked for any sounds from above. Later, as the ship journeyed across the ocean, Kahari gazed towards the distant light.
Can feel the energy of the light. I think the ship is moving towards it. Yes, I can feel it. We are on the right course.
I hope so. We can't see what you're seeing.
Then let's hope we get there quickly. I'm counting every moment.
Satisfied for now, the trio retreated to their hiding spot, their anticipation growing as they felt the ship drawing closer to their destination. As the lions settled in, their ears attuned to the creaks of the ship and muffled voices above. Hours passed, and as dawn approached, they were stirred awake by the sound of boots clanking on the deck above.
We'll rest here while the ship is refilled. In a few hours, we set sail again. To England.
Yes, to England at the first light.
What are they saying? You lived amongst human before.
Looks like they'll stay in this area for a while for a bit, and move that way, later in the morning.
No, that is opposite direction. We need to get off now. The light is closer. I can feel it. But if we stay on, we have failed the mission. Let's move now.
The lions crept quietly to the upper deck, carefully avoiding being seen. With each step, they moved cautiously across the deck, their eyes scanning for any signs of danger as they began to make their way off the ship.
Lions! Lions! Fire! 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 Fire!
I'm drowning. Help!
Keep your head up.
Help! Help!
Stay focused.
Help! Help!
Zuri! Zuri! Are you okay? Oh no!
Hey, what happened?
You won't believe this. I saw my grandmother calling me saying, "Come home." I said, "You must be joking." "Nope, not my time yet. I ain't ready to die." Let's go, comrades.
Get out of here.